Chapter 13, Examination. Are the rules clear? Undref asked. Fantastic. You're free to break them, I don't care. Our torturers might. What matters more is your duty as a Nimrod. Collect your 100 ether and don't go above 300. That's it. Once you grow to the rank of wolf, you'll be allowed to carry up to 500 at a time. 100 ether every week. That was a lot. Grandpa's best swords, the 4 and 5 runed swords he spent months making, barely made 100 ether in profit. In Zand, Vivi was supposed to earn 100 ether every week, and she didn't even have a smithy to craft rune swords in. Well, isn't this lame? Lucius said. She felt his presence in her core. He was crossing his paws. We can only keep 300 ether at a time. That's a problem. 300 ether is more than what Grandpa's best sword sold for, Vivi thought. How will we even get to 100? That should be easy, Lucius said. 100 ether a week is nothing. This place has a dungeon. I'm more concerned about how we'll break the rule to grow further than 300. The organizers probably set the limit to keep Nimrods under control. If nobody is allowed to truly grow strong, the guards won't have competition. Ah, and of course you're starting ether, Undref continued. Everyone starts with 50 ether on their first day. If you currently wield less, we will provide you up to 50 ether. If your reserves hold more, you'll have to give some away. 8 days from now, that 50 must turn into 100. Preferably more if you wish to survive the week after as well. Your starter ether is the only handout you will get. After that, you're on your own. The demons listened silently, worried. Only Lars was smiling smugly, as if he already knew what Undref would say. We know how this works, Lars said. Get these ropes off me and show me your dungeon. I hope I wasn't transferred here for nothing. Undref's bony teeth smiled, a disgusting, creepy smile. You dumb rats need to be examined first. Come with me. He turned around, walking deeper toward the descended sky. The slaves followed first, with Vivi trailing closely behind. The other newcomers were too nervous to bully her, but Vivi guessed she'd get rough treatment once everyone's hands were free. Zand was not welcoming to the weak. If Vivi couldn't provide value, she would be robbed of what little gain her body could offer. So far, Vivi had no ideas on how to get stronger. She was always good at staying irrelevant and submissive, keeping her head low. She had avoided countless beatings in Fellwater that way. Her skills might work here too. But she wouldn't earn ether by hiding. She and Lucius would need to grow somehow. Undref led the group into an alcove by the northern hardstone wall. Gray awnings hung over a door. A sign read, Examinations. 3 at a time and let's be quick, Undref said. This is your last step before I show you the dungeon. Nothing complicated. Just tell the staff a little about yourselves. If anyone wishes to gain a license to the mines or workshops, now is your time to show off your background. Workshops, Vivi thought. That could be useful, Lucius said. Ether facilities require a license or pass for Nimrods to access anything. Most passes are bought with ether, but a few can be accessed if you prove your skills. Could we earn a runesmithing pass? Vivi thought. You can try, Lucius said. 3 slaves were led into the room. The rest of the group waited outside, watched over by Dahmer. Some demons were talking with Lars. Lars was even more excited than Lucius. Vivi stood alone. She glanced at Dahmer's scabbard. He wielded a simple single-runed sword. Only uniformed staff seemed to have rune swords. Why? Vivi pondered this. Everything in Zand was strange. The 4th level was foreign. The demons' behavior was unpredictable. Their rune swords were primitive. Nobody used spirit swords like ether hunters. Each group spent 10 minutes being examined. The demons came out with their hands still tied. Their expressions didn't change much. Nervous beings kept their thoughts to themselves, humans and demons alike. Vivi's turn came last. She was ushered in through the heavy door. The examination chamber looked like a bankhouse waiting room, but there was no furniture. The floor and walls were black hardstone. At the far wall were 3 receptionists' desks. A guardsman ushered Vivi to the leftmost desk. Behind the bars sat a plump old demon on a raised chair. Paintings of rainfall over gloomy mountains decorated his station. A broken child's toy lay on his cluttered desk. "Name?" the receptionist asked. "Vivi," she said. "Your true name?" Vivian Runeblist." The receptionist wrote something. "Your account is blank, not one mention of you anywhere. Where did you come from?" "I was captured today," Vivi said. "I see, fresh blood is acceptable. Your home city." "Fell water on the surface." The receptionist nodded. "You know what we'll do? I'm writing that you're human. That should explain most questions. Your lineage does not matter." "Okay," Vivi thought. She waited while the man wrote. "Any special skills? Occupation?" "I'm a runesmith," Vivi said. The receptionist paused, surprised. Then he laughed. Vivi stood awkwardly. The old man's laugh turned into coughing. He caught his breath and faced her again. "Funny, anything else?" "No," Vivi said, "just a runesmith." "I see," he said. He wrote on the paper. "Vivian Runeblist, human from the surface, no noteworthy skills. Does this sound right?" "Sure," Vivi said. "Then let's measure your ether." He opened a latch and pushed an orb-shaped device onto Vivi's side, an etherprint scanner. By touching it, her ether would be stored inside. "Use your forehead," he said. "Gently, try to break it and you'll be killed." Vivi complied. She lowered her forehead. The runes on the orb lit up. She kept her head there, waiting for the scan. Lucius hid deeper within her core. The receptionist stared, confused. "Something broken," he said. "The number is not correct. Take your head off." Vivi lifted her head. The receptionist fetched another scanner. "Useless technology," he complained. "Try again." "The device is not broken." Vivi placed her head on the new scanner. "I'm 100,000 ether in debt," she said. The receptionist's eyes sharpened. Then he frowned. As expected, Vivi thought. A frown was normal for people seeing her debt. In a world where respect came from ether, her number was a poor first impression. "Well," the receptionist said. He looked at the guardsman behind Vivi. "Get Undref, we have a problem." "Curious," Undref said. Vivi flinched. The skeletal demon appeared, glowing eyes on her. "A problem indeed," Undref said. "Vivian Runeblist, how are you alive?" "My soul is in debt," Vivi said. "I'll die on my 18th birthday." "I see," Undref said. "Tough fate. Is desperation what brought you here?" Vivi kept eye contact but lowered her head. Undref seemed cooperative. He wouldn't kill her unless she screwed up badly. "You said new arrivals start at 50 ether," Vivi said. Undref's grin widened. "Yes, everyone starts at 50 ether. Zand covers costs for those with less. The rules state that only a maximum of 50 ether can be offered. We won't pay your debt." "Do we kill her?" the receptionist asked. "She can't earn that in a week." "That would be too cruel," Undref said. "All Nimrods deserve opportunity. We can't kill her off." The receptionist sighed. "And her clothes, she has nothing more than a shabby cloak." "Starting with a raincoat won't give her an advantage," Undref said. "Offer 50 ether to help with her debt. That clears her." The old man initiated the ether transfer. Wisps flowed into Vivi's core. Her reserves grew to minus 99,950 ether. "She's all checked," the receptionist said. "Get her out." Undref bowed. "Pleasant business, let's go, Vivi." On the way out, he whispered in her ear. "Each Nimrod must bring in 100 ether. That does not have to come from your reserves. You can use ether containers or allies. Strength comes from your allies as well." "I'll do my best," Vivi said. "Fantastic," Undref said. He freed her. The rest of the slaves waited. Undref spread his arms. "All of you are checked. Your hands will be freed. but do not leave. As your steward, I offer one courtesy. I will lead you to the dungeon." "About time," Lars said. "Show me your monsters." Undref giggled and led them toward the hub square. They were going to a weapon shop. Vivi stayed near Undref. Other Nimrods would be reluctant to ambush her while he was close. "Vivi," Lucius said, serious, "I still hold over 90 ether. The scanner didn't sense me." "I know," Vivi thought. "This is important," Lucius said. "They can't sense my reserves. Do you know what that means?" Vivi knew. "We can hide ether." Lucius grinned. "We can hold more than 300 ether. They won't sense it if we pass the threshold. Only if we don't die before then." Chapter complete. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe for more light novel adventures. Tune in for the next chapter.